Ever feel like you're staring at a painting and have no idea what's going on? You're not alone. Art can seem intimidating, but understanding its history is like getting a secret decoder ring.
Today, we're breaking down 10 of the most important art movements that completely changed the game.
By the end of this video, you will be able to walk into any museum and sound like you know what you're talking about. Let's start our journey way back in the 14th century with the Renaissance. This was a rebirth of art and culture. Think Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa or Michelangelo's David. Artists became obsessed with humanism, focusing on the beauty and potential of people. They perfected techniques like linear perspective, making flat paintings look like you could step right into them. It was all about creating a realistic, harmonious, and idealized world on the canvas. Next, art got a little more dramatic. Welcome to the 17th century and the Baroque period. If the Renaissance was calm and balanced, Baroque was all about drama, emotion, and energy. Artists like Caravaggio used intense contrasts between light and shadow, a technique called chiaroscuro, to create powerful, almost theatrical scenes. It's the kind of art that grabs you by the collar and demands your attention. Think swirling motion, rich colors, and deep, passionate feelings. After all that drama, the art world decided to cool things down a bit with Neoclassicism in the late 18th century. Artists looked back to the classical art of ancient Greece and Rome for inspiration. They valued order, reason, and seriousness. You'll see clean lines, smooth textures, and heroic subjects. Think of Jacques-Louis David's paintings of Roman senators or Napoleon looking like an emperor. It was art meant to inspire civic virtue and rational thought, a stark contrast to the emotional excess of Baroque. But the pendulum swung back again with Romanticism. In the early 19th century, artists got tired of all that logic and order. They wanted to feel something. Romanticism celebrated intense emotion, individualism, and the untamed power of nature. Imagine dramatic shipwrecks in stormy seas, or a lone figure contemplating a vast, misty landscape. Artists like Turner and Goya weren't just painting what they saw. They were painting what they felt, often with a sense of awe, terror, and wonder. As the 19th century progressed, some artists felt that both Neoclassicism and Romanticism were a bit too detached from the real world. This led to Realism. As the name suggests, the goal was to depict life as it truly was, without all the frills. Realists painted ordinary people doing everyday things, farmers in the field, workers in the city. Gustave Courbet, a key figure, famously said, "Show me an angel, and I'll paint one." It was gritty, honest, and sometimes controversial, showing the unvarnished truth of modern life. Then came a movement that changed art forever, Impressionism. In the late 19th century, artists like Monet, Renoir, and Degas decided to leave the studio and paint outdoors. They were fascinated by light and how it changed the appearance of things from moment to moment. Instead of detailed, polished paintings, they used visible brushstrokes to capture a fleeting impression. Critics at first thought it looked unfinished, but they were creating a revolution, teaching us to see the world in a whole new, vibrant way. At the turn of the 20th century, art took an inward turn with Expressionism. For Expressionist artists, capturing external reality wasn't the point. They wanted to express their inner feelings, their anxieties, and their emotions. This often meant distorting reality, using jarring colors and twisted forms to convey deep psychological states. Think of Edvard Munch's The Scream. It's not a realistic portrait, it's a raw, visual representation of pure anguish. Just a few years later, Pablo Picasso and Georges Braque blew everyone's minds with Cubism. They threw out the rulebook of traditional perspective. Instead of showing an object from a single viewpoint, they broke it down into geometric shapes and showed it from multiple angles at once. It was like they were trying to paint the fourth dimension time. It's a challenging style, but it forces you to look at objects not just as they appear, but as we conceptualize them. Next, we dive into the bizarre and fascinating world of Surrealism. Inspired by the theories of Sigmund Freud, Surrealist artists like Salvador Dalí and René Magritte wanted to unlock the power of the unconscious mind. Their paintings are like dreams brought to life, full of strange, illogical scenes and unexpected combinations of objects. Think melting clocks and trains coming out of fireplaces. Surrealism invites us to question our own reality and explore the mysterious world of our subconscious. Finally, we land in the 1950s and 60s with pop art. Artists like Andy Warhol and Roy Lichtenstein looked at the world of mass media, advertising, and celebrity culture and said, "This is our reality. They turned everyday objects like soup cans and comic strips into high art. Pop art was fun, colorful, and often critical of consumer culture. It erased the line between high and low art, proving that inspiration can be found anywhere, even in the supermarket aisle. So there you have it, a whirlwind tour of 10 major art movements. From the perfection of the Renaissance to the pop culture of Andy Warhol, each style offers a unique window into the human experience. Which one was your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. Art is a huge, amazing world, so go out and explore it. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of creativity. See you next time.